Hey guys, this is Jay with the Jay Williams Experience. And guys, I have been on this journey of discovery. And one of the things that I have learned is that there are a lot of people in my city that are doing some really amazing things. So, as a result of that, I have decided to spotlight people who while they're on their inspirational journeys to greatness. And I have someone here with me today who is truly greatness to me. She really is a very sweet person. She's gorgeous. Okay, let's just start there. But I have known her for a few years. She is a business owner. She is a beautiful person. She is an influencer. And guys, I want to introduce to you now Tom Morrison.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Of
This
course.
is a wonderful, wonderful pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me just give y'all a little background. So I met Ty in 2017?
2017. 16.
16. Yes. She has an organization called Brunch and Beauties.
Yes.
And I follow her on social media. And to be honest, I believe it was divine that I saw you on social media because I don't even know how it happened, to be honest. But I love what she was doing back then. And I decided to attend one of the brunches.
Yes, you did. Yes.
And it was so great because she brought in so many beautiful women, like-minded, professional women who are true to who they are. And I just wanted to be a part of that. And so I attended.
Yes.
Brought my auntie with me. And we had a blast. And we just hit it off.
Yes, we did.
Because one thing about Ty is she's super genuine, extremely authentic. And you don't see that often in people. You know what I mean? People are very much all about what they're doing and they don't really care about what other people are doing. But that is not you.
Oh, thank you.
You're just a beautiful person. So I wanted to bring you on.
Okay.
Thank you for coming, first of all.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, I'm excited. But I want to talk to you about your journey.
Okay.
Because again, this is just a glimpse. Because like I said, I know that you are a business owner, Star Class Travel.
Yes.
Star Class Entertainment.
Yes.
Tea Light
Candle Company.
Yes. She is doing so many things and she's doing them successfully. And she's also, tell me about, we're going to start with the National Curves because you're wearing the red. You're giving us, all the beautiful red. Yes.
Orange here.
Yes. So National Curves Day is when?
National Curves Day is the second Wednesday in October every year. We just celebrated this past 2 Wednesdays ago. So National Curves Day is an organization out of DC. I met with them in 2016, I started with them.
Okay.
I reached out to them in 2015 about doing an event. They was like, well, we haven't expanded to have events in other cities. So I was one of the first people that had reached out to them about doing events in other cities with the Plus community. And so I linked up with them, really, really cool people. And they was like, okay, we're going to make you the ambassador.
Okay.
So I became the ambassador first of National Curves Day, which was just my job to advocate, talk about the plus size community, just speak positivity into people. As you said before, I'm always doing good things, brunches and things like that. So I felt this was an extension of who I am because I'm a plus curvy woman. So I felt like this was a good place for me to start and be.
Yeah.
And then after that, now I'm the director of ambassadors because we have a lot of ambassadors in other cities and countries. So I kind of oversee those young ladies and gentlemen because we're in the big and tall community as well. And so we just do events and then we celebrate every year the National Day, which is the second Wednesday of October.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love being an advocate and, just encouraging people to love themselves.
Yes, because that's what we're about. People was like, oh, everything curvy. It's not, that's how we started. Curvy. But we're all about inclusivity.
Yes.
So whoever want to love their body, love themselves, and don't want to be judged and just be them, that's what we're about.
Yes. Yes. I love that.
Yes.
That is amazing. And I love the fact that you reached out. You took the initiative.
I did. And I remember the VP was so funny. He was like, we never had anybody to ask us this. So he was like, we didn't know how to answer or how to handle that. I was like, well, I wanted to do something.
You're like, until now.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the day to celebrate what? Curves? I'm all about that.
I love it. I love that. That was brilliant, actually. And who better? Nobody better.
Right. So I kind of been doing events. I did something in Dallas. We've done a couple events in DC. So it's been great. The journey has been great with National Curves Day.
That's amazing. I love that. So let's talk about your businesses. Star Class Entertainment, Star Class Travel. Where did the ideas come from? Where did you start?
Okay, Star Class Travel started when I was in Dallas before I moved to Houston. I'm originally from Dallas.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Dallas girl. And so I would do a lot of events and
Mhm.
travel. I was doing like a little local events with a friend of mine in Dallas. And
Mhm.
so people always come to me about traveling and doing travel things. And so I kind of started in my head. I was like, I ought to start a little travel event thing. So I came up with Star Class Travel and Special Events. That was the name of my business at first.
Okay.
And so when I came to Houston to visit before I moved, I met this guy that had a travel company.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Oh, you can come under me. I can show you how to do travel and you can start
Mm.
booking big things." Because I was just doing like Essence and local stuff,
Okay.
nothing really big at that time. And he was like, "No, I do Essence, All Star, all that stuff." I was like, "Oh, okay." But when I came to Houston, he was
Mhm.
like, "Well, it's going to be a conflict of interest because I couldn't do my business and work for him because he wanted me
Gotcha.
to come work for him." He was like,
Okay.
I
I'm like,
like your
"What?"
mindset. He was like,
Mhm.
I like how you handle business. So he had hired me as a manager to,
Okay.
to help with his travel. So I got in and learned. And then I had to tell him, I was like, this is something, I always wanted to do on my own. And
Mhm.
he respected it. So I branched out
Okay.
and I started Star Class Travel in 2010 of March. Yeah.
Wow.
Started Star
Okay.
Class Travel, and from
Mhm.
there I started doing my girls trips, and I had learned from him how to do the Super Bowl All Star, and I was doing Essence already, and
Yeah.
so that just kind of took off from there, and then went into family trips and bigger and bigger and bigger group trips.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
I've seen some of your trips on social media,
yes.
and they are truly star class. Like they are top notch.
Yes, I like everything Star Class. I want people
Mhm.
to feel special when they're traveling because if you think about how celebrities travel, they travel with the black cars and they got
Yes.
people taking pictures. Like I want people to feel truly inspired and feel special when they're traveling. Like everything is taken care of. You just show up, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I want my clients. Well, my clients do feel that way, but even future clients, I want them to continue to feel special and
Mhm.
they just show up and just look beautiful and enjoy that trip.
You're like, it's not just the name. It is
Yeah,
truly the reality.
it's truly the reality of Star Class.
I
Yes,
love
yes.
it. I love it. And so, and then Star Class
Star
Entertainment.
Class Entertainment came along because people kept saying, you need to get back into doing events. And I was like, well, I can't mesh the two anymore. There's two different things going on. You got
Yeah.
travel and events. So I started Star Class Entertainment in 2016.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I was already doing events, but I kind of started the business part of it. And I was
Okay.
like, let me start, like you say, I do brunches, but I wanted to host events that was catered to women where we
Mhm.
can connect and network
Mhm.
and things of that nature. So that kind of took off too. People wanted me to do their baby showers. And
Yeah.
I've done a few weddings before in my life, but not to that magnitude where it was like a business thing.
Yeah.
So I started doing the weddings and then went from the baby showers to the birthday parties. So
Wow.
now I'm here doing weddings and everything. I just
Yes.
did a big wedding for my good friend
Yes. And I
2
saw
weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm in the wedding and doing the wedding. I was like, oh my God, my head was spinning.
You were
It was a lot, but
busy.
I was so thankful and happy that she trusted me to do that. So that was a
Yeah.
blessing.
That's huge.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that was
That's huge because with weddings, like there's no room for error.
No.
And to have someone trust you completely as a person in general, and then to create their vision.
And their day. They've blessed their
Yes.
day. So
Yes.
yeah, I was excited and I got another wedding coming up next year, destination wedding. I just did
Wow.
one last year. So I'm really loving this destination wedding thing. So
Yeah.
I'm just looking to expand and keep growing in those areas of travel and
Clearly.
events. So
Yeah,
yeah.
clearly. No, I know for me personally, and I can only speak for me,
Okay.
but anytime I know that you're doing something that it's going to be, it's going to be amazing.
Right.
Like seriously, like you set the bar high.
Oh, thank you.
You really, really have.
I try to be very detailed and I'll put myself in that person's shoes
Mhm.
because I've been to a lot of events here in Houston, no judgment, but
Right.
it's like you paying all this money and the people don't talk to you, nobody's networking, you don't even barely get a gift.
Yeah.
So I try to do the opposite. I want to make sure people are engaged, they're
Mhm.
networking, you're getting something beautiful to take home, a nice either gift bag or something memorable you can take home because I know when I went to nice events and if it's something I can't stop talking about, then people are going to want to go next year.
Absolutely.
And so that's why I try to leave that impression on people when they come to my events or even if they do my travel events. I want them to come back and feel like, let me bring more people. Let me tell everybody what's going on and get involved. So that's what I try to do.
I love that. No, that's
Yeah.
important because I know when I travel, I want top notch, period.
Yeah.
When I go to events, I want to go somewhere. It's like giving a gift, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Presentation is important.
Yes.
But the experience,
Uh-huh.
it's not even about what's in the gift. Sometimes it's about how it's presented
Yeah.
and what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, I went to a Valentine's event
The
earlier
Galentine's we
this year.
did.
Yes.
Yes, our girlfriend's
Ah,
Galentine's event.
that was amazing. And not only was just the ambiance and everything was perfect, but the food was great. I mean,
Yes.
everybody that's involved in the invisible work that goes
Behind
behind
the
the
scenes,
scenes
yeah.
to make a production on point.
Right. And I try to pick those people that I know I vibe with,
Yes.
that are good people, have good
Mhm.
spirits. Because you don't ever want to go to an event. Like I'm telling you, I've been to events where the caterer was mean, had an attitude, the bartenders don't want to be there, and then
Yeah.
it can make your whole event kind of shabby. And people like, oh, what did I do? Or why they have an attitude. So I always try to pick those people I know that's gonna have a spirit like mine and kind of
Mhm.
mess with the people and just be happy to be there, you know.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's important.
Yeah,
It's so
very,
important.
very.
I mean, especially when I'm very much like that. Where if my name is on it, I
Yeah.
want it to be great.
Yeah, you
You
want to
know,
be
your
nice.
character, what people think of you, and their
Yes,
experience
absolutely. Yeah,
matters.
it does
You
matter.
know, so
Mhm.
I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about Tea Lights
Yes,
Candle
yes, yes.
Company.
Yes.
Okay, so I have my can. You know, I have it. I love my candle, but
Yeah.
let's talk about that. How did you even get?
Oh my
How did you
God.
start that business?
Okay, so I love candles,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And I love like catchy phrases, and I always wanted to do candles, but at the time I felt like never a time was right because I had to travel, events, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And then I had time to sit in it. And I was
Hmm.
like, let me try to get into this candle thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was learning about scents and candles and learning about the backstory of candles and, you know, how to make them and what to do. And I kind of got inspired with all the scents because I love scents. I love
Mhm.
smell good things. Anything smell good, that's me.
Mhm.
So I took the joy of saying, I can mix this with this and it smells like this.
Yeah.
And so I thought about things when I was growing up or just things that I love. And I'm like, peppermint patty. My
Yes.
grandmother loved peppermints.
Yes.
That's
Me
what the
too.
peppermint patty came from. That was, you know, kind of homage to my grandmother Lizzie Banks, but she loved peppermints. So I grew up. I don't know if you remember Peppermint Patty was the little the doll, whatever.
Mhm.
And so
I
that's
have
how that
one.
yeah, the peppermint. So I was like, how can I create this peppermint scent that I know my grandmother loved peppermints. I grew up on peppermint patty.
Mhm.
And then when you get the mixing and you like, this is it. This is the
Yes.
scent.
Yes.
You know, then I went from there to the next sense, like brown skin girl. I'm like, okay, brown skin girl, that gotta smell like some type of maple brown sugar. You know, I'm
Mhm.
thinking of all these
Mhm.
different scents I'm putting together. And
Yes.
each one that I was creating from the names to the scents was making sense.
Mhm.
So everybody was like, how did you think of this? That fits this, or that fits the name. And that was just the creativity in me coming out. So
Yeah.
so I fell in love with that part of making candles. So I
I
kind of
love
started
that.
Tea Lights
Yeah.
Candle Company. So that's how that started.
They're amazing.
Get you
Okay.
some.
Like there's nothing I love a good candle, but I love a candle that when you light it
Yes.
and you can actually smell it.
Yes, that throw is good.
Oh my goodness.
And I wanted to do something different because everybody was like, "What does the gold mean?" I don't know if you caught that. When you burn the candle,
Uh-huh.
when the light is flickering up against the gold of the inside of the vessel, it looks like a mini fireplace. And yeah, burn it at night. Burn it at night. You'll see it. I had so many people would inbox me and say, "Oh, this is so sexy. I didn't know it was gonna do this." It gives you a whole different vibe when you burn at night.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there and the light flickering off of the gold on the vessel. It just looks like its own little mini fireplace.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I wanted
setting the
something different. I
mood.
didn't want the regular glass vessel when I
Yeah.
did my candle because you know I'm all about luxury and class.
Luxury.
So I was like, I wanted my candle line to look luxury
Yes.
in me, like, you know, my
Exactly.
personality.
I was about to say
Yeah.
that's the expectation. Okay.
Yeah.
Luxury.
And I
top
went through a
notch.
whole lot of, trust me, of going through vetting, like, should I get this? No, I don't like this one. And I finally, when I found that one, I was like, this is me. This is
Yeah.
me. So yeah.
I love
So
that.
it's going. I'm out there networking and pushing, and
Yeah.
I got some things coming up next year for Tea Lights. Y'all stay
Okay.
tuned. So I'm excited about that.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. So are you planning any going back to your star class travel? Because I love to travel, let me just
Yes.
say.
Yes.
But are you planning do you have any plans in the works for
Yes, I
girl trips
do.
and things like
Listen,
that?
guys, I have our girlfriend's getaway annual trip is going to Greece.
Ooh. Not
So get ready,
Greece.
ladies. We're going to Greece September 2025.
What?
And it's going to be Greek goddesses. So, lady, you better bring it. If you know how we do our trips. So, lady, you know, when we was in Dubai, the ladies brought the fashion. So,
yes,
this
they
is all
did.
about fashions again. So, ladies, I need all my goddesses, women. I don't care what shape, color, size you are. We're all beautiful. Come to our Girlfriends Getaway to Greece, and you're going to love it.
Yes.
And then I have, you know, I do my Women in Wine weekend.
Okay, yep.
That's in Austin. That's coming up next year.
Okay.
That's when we get to relax, have fun, and network. And that's more on the local level, but it's always fun.
Yes.
We have a blast when the ladies come together and we do that. And then I'm working on my first big curvy travel event.
Really?
Yes. So I partner with the National Curves Day. We have a thing called a Plus Travel Network.
Okay.
So the Plus Travel Network is where we get together with plus size, big and tall, curvy women, and we're going to do our first Curves at Sea.
Oh.
Yes, so we're going to take over Virgin.
Okay, Virgin.
Cruise Line.
Yeah.
We're working on finalizing that date, so stay tuned with that. So I have some good things coming up in 2025.
That sounds amazing. I want to do all of that.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to do all of that. Greece.
Women in Wine weekend.
Women in Wine weekend. And Austin,
Yes,
I mean,
ladies.
Austin is
I'm
always a
telling you,
vibe.
If you can't make Greece, you got to make the Women in Wine, ladies. When I tell you, everyone has good takeaways. Like, even from advice, we sit around and give advice on friends, relationships. We just have a good time, and we pour into each other. And when I tell you, when you leave there, you don't leave like you leaving with strangers. It's like you sisterhood, like you know these ladies.
I love it.
And that's the point of the Women in Wine. It's a smaller group, and I prefer it to be that way. It's because I want to keep it intimate, and I want to keep it sacred where the women we talk about everything.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, a safe space. And when I tell you nothing has ever left, I've never heard any women talk about anything that happened there besides uplifting another woman. And that was the whole reason of my Women in Wine weekend, because I feel like we work so hard. We need to unwind.
Yes.
And we want to sometimes unwind around people that can relate to us. And we can, like you say, a safe space, and we can talk about those things. And I did have one girl come to me, and she was like, I wouldn't say we saved her marriage, but she said the insight we gave her helped her to be able to utilize those things to put use those towards tools. Her marriage, and they're on a better track.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes you just need some good girlfriends. You need
that. You really do.
That you trust, where you can feel safe,
right,
and share,
right, and that's
your heart.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. And don't get me wrong, we have fun.
Good.
We start off with a pajama night, and then we do the whole winery thing. But then we have the gospel brunch, and we do the women the fireside chat talk. That's when everybody kind of share and get advice. It could be from friendship, relationship, family. Oh, we had women share about family dynamics and things. Wow. And when I tell you, it's very uplifting and amazing. I love doing it. I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
Yes, you got some amazing things coming.
Yes, I do.
You are doing it.
I'm trying.
Girl, you be busy.
I'm busy, yeah.
Busy's good.
Busy is good, yeah. But I like to be busy doing the right thing.
Yes.
And I took a break like last month for a little bit, because everybody was like, I haven't seen you on social media. And you know, you don't think about it when somebody inbox you and be like, oh, I miss your face on social media, or I miss your post.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, what? You know, not that saying people, you don't have followers, but you don't think like I'm making an impact. But people were really reaching out, and I was like, I'm just taking a break, because there's so many things I want to do and work on. I just wanted to kind of step back and get focused.
Yeah.
Not that I wasn't focused, but sometimes when you can step back, you have a clear mindset on things. So that's what I did. So I'm glad everybody understood, those who did reach out to me. But I'm doing fine. I'm just trying
I love it. Yeah, because you know me, I'll be like, you quiet. What's up? I don't see you.
I know,
Is everything all right? You're like, girl, I'm good.
Yeah, you did too. You was one reached out. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, she's way too quiet.
That was so sweet, because everybody was like, where are you at? I'm like, I'm here.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, that was the thing, because I'm used to seeing you, but then I also saw you on TV. So I was like, okay, she's good.
Yeah.
She's
I did a tape
busy.
Yeah. I still was busy now. Don't get me wrong. I just wasn't on the social media aspect.
And sometimes you have to take a break.
Yeah, it's good.
It's necessary.
Really necessary. It's needed.
Yes.
And trust me, when I tell you, I just start seeing things different. And then we have to understand that social media is not our life.
Right.
People see you on social media, but sometimes people have so much more going on besides just social media. So that's why sometimes, like I was off, I was still hanging with my friends. Hey, we were still kicking it, doing our thing. So, because that doesn't define me and our friends. Because people be like, oh, they not talking, what's going on? No, everybody don't do everything on social media.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that because my brother is on social media and he is on it like 24/7, and he'll probably be mad because I said that, but it's a fact. And he has something to say about everything, but that's beside the point. But he'll say, I saw you on, because I don't see my brother all the time. You know, he's got his own family and life and doing that thing, right? So he'll say, I saw you on social media and you just always up and you're always doing stuff. And I said, I only post what I want you to see.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know everything that's going on.
You don't know everything, honey.
Okay?
Trust me.
And you don't want to know.
Right.
Okay. And I don't know anybody that's posting their negative. Okay.
Right,
Let's just be clear. You know, not saying that there's anything negative, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not talking every day. Like, no, I'm busy.
But I always feel like do what works for you. Some people get on social media and share all their business, honey.
They do.
And then you have some people that don't, and some people that want to be inspiring, like you say. And I try to be more positive.
Yeah.
And inspiring. And, you know, I like to laugh. I like a good kiki. So I like funny things. So, So, you know, use it for what you feel is best for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm here for that. Yeah. So let the viewers know where they can find you, because y'all need to be following her.
Yes. So again, that's Ty Morrison on all social media platforms. That's TA now. Last name Morrison, Morrison. If you go there, you can see all my business pages, which is Star Class Travel, Star Class Entertainment, and T Lights. That's TLITES Candle Company.
Yes, y'all make sure y'all go and follow her. Yes. And you want to keep up with what she's got going on. I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you, if you want to know somebody who's great, here she is. Again, I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For coming and just giving us a glimpse of you and your greatness.
Thank you so much. Because
that is what you are to me.
I appreciate that.
Yes,
thank you.
So thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to follow the Jay Williams Experience on YouTube. Until next time, bye.
Bye.